Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to NASDAQ, US30, gold, Euro USD, US oil. We do so many things, guys. German 30. So today I just wanted to give you a bonus analysis for GBP USD. So I think this is quite simple. It's quite straightforward. What do we see? I know that you can see that I already drawn my support line here. And guess what? Here we have a very nice, actually I chose this GBP USD because I just wanted to show you this breakout. Just look at this breakout. Let me clear this. I just want you to see something. This is what I talk about every day when I say when the market breaks out, sometimes the market doesn't come back and retest. Just look at this because the market was respecting this area. You can see the market respected this area. The market respected that area. But here, guess what? The market just broke that. You can see the market broke that support. Then guess what? The market did not come back and retest immediately. And guess what? This is 4-hour time frame. So it means the market took its time, maybe almost 2 days or I don't know, something like that, because every candlestick is like 4 hours. So you can see the market just broke, but after few candlesticks, the market is trying to come back and retest back there. You can see that when we say wait for a retest, the market breaks, retest before it pushes lower. So we can expect the market to do that. We can expect the market to retest and push lower. Sometimes the market won't really respect this area. The market sometimes doesn't reach that area. But as long as we had this V-shaped, we can say the market tried to retest. You see. So since this is a daily time frame, let's check what we can get maybe if we analyze this on a bigger time frame like daily. So on a daily time frame, on my side, what I see is I see that this is actually a downtrend. Do you see that? Let me just clear everything. Let me clear everything and let me remove that. You can see that. Let's start from here. Let's try to connect something like this. Do you see that? I start to see that this thing is like on a bearish momentum. Or let me start this one here. We are on a bearish momentum. Yeah, we can just say something like this. Yeah, I hope you see what I'm trying to do here. This is just a warm-up, guys. This is not something that we do. It's not something that we do actually on our daily analysis. It's just a warm-up because it's Sunday, so I just want to be in the mood before we do our thing, you know, before we do our thing, before we do the analysis. Guys, I've shared a video yesterday on how to draw these trend lines, how to connect them, the combination of support and resistance. That might help you guys to improve the way you draw your things and the way you see things. So what do we see after I've drawn something like this? I have a different picture now because I can see the market was respecting exactly what we were doing here. You see. So it means now once we've drawn something like this, now we can see that the market was creating something like this. Do you see that? It means here from this area, we might have a very strong bullish momentum pushing higher before we can see the market coming back. Because on a daily time frame, we see that this is a bearish momentum. This is a bearish momentum, which means the market is going lower. The market is going lower. I hope you understand that, guys. So I hope maybe you already warmed up. So let me go and start with our things that we do, the things that we do every day. So let's start with EURUUSD. It's on a daily time frame. So let me just start with that. So what do you see here? I hope you can see that this thing is quite simple, straightforward. If we can check here, we can see this area here. You can see this it's a very highest point. I'm not talking about the highest high actually. I'm talking about like this area here. So which means if you check that, if you check this area, you can see that the market is actually going lower, which shows you that this is a downtrend. Downtrend. It's a downtrend, you see, which means you're supposed to do what? To sell only. So let's use like a normal or a little bit moderate time frame. So what do we see here? Since we see that the market has been going lower and lower, yesterday I was sharing something like this. Since we see the market is going lower and lower, we can just do something like what? See where maybe we can get the market. See if maybe we can get something like, I think around this area, we can get something like this. So we have to see where we can get another sell position. So let's try to zoom so that you can see clearly. Okay. So since we are here, we can see that at the moment, the market is not reaching this area. And we see that there is an area like a resistance, which I think we should take it. From this area, it's where we can say, let's continue selling. Why we do this area like that? It's because this area is going to be like this one. You see that? Because the market resisted here, you can see, even here the market resisted. Something like that. So I think the market is going to create the same thing. From this area, we might see the market pushing lower and lower, something like this. You see, I think the market is going to keep going low. I don't think the market is going to come around this area anytime soon. I'm not saying like 100% is not going to come, but by the way the structure is now forming, I think the market is going to go away or to move away from our resistant lines. You see, it's going to move away from our resistant lines, and we don't have to wait for the market to reach there for us to get the positions, you see. So let's check what we can expect this week. So my expectation for this week, I expect Euro USD to push lower, to keep pushing low, unless if the market, is going to break this area, this resistant area here, and try to push up. It's why we're going to say now the market is changing the direction to a buy positions, like buy, like bullish momentum, where we're going to start to buy. But at the moment, we only looking for a sell positions that we a sell opportunity that we can take. You see, but at the moment we're still on that bearish. Everything that I see is just going to go lower unless this area is broken. So let's go, let's move to the next one. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you want to be in the group, you know what to do. Check my description, you will find my contacts. Then it's where you can talk to me, you see. So we are on 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame, this is US oil, guys. This is US oil. So what do you see, guys? I see a very nice structure. I don't think I have to clear this. I see a very nice structure where the market is like pushing higher. The market is pushing higher and higher slowly. So which means what we have to do, we just need to be smart. We just need to be smart and understand that the market is like on an uptrend, which means we only buy. So where can we buy the market? We wait for the market to give us a higher low, and we do what? We buy. You see, we buy. But if we expect the market to reach our higher low, that sometimes the market doesn't do that. You see, where we see that happening is here. You see here, this is a higher low, higher low. Maybe we can even say this is a higher low. But we had some opportunities around this area, which we were supposed to take, you see, which we were supposed to take before we even reach this only three options or three opportunities, you see. So it means here, I think here it's already late, because I think I preached about this last week. If you still remember, I said actually here the market is going to reach this area before we push up. So if we push up, we will expect the market to come and retest again. Maybe something like this. The market can do something like this. So before the market even reach closer to our support, already you will have some opportunities before you even reach maybe the support. You can see that before you even reach there, you might have these opportunities. You see, the thing that I want, or this strategy, I already explained this strategy on my previous video. Please check my previous video. It's not a daily analysis, it's just how the strategy works. Please go check the video, maybe it might help you. You see, so the strategy helps you to have like more than one option. It's a support resistant trend line on one thing, but can you able to see the bigger picture? If you don't see the bigger picture, please go back, watch my previous video. You will understand whatever that I'm trying to tell you here. But at the moment, the market is like pushing up. We have a very nice uptrend. We still expect the market to push up. We don't think about any sell positions, you see. So here what I think is the market is still pushing up unless the market is breaking this support, where we can say now maybe the market is about to sell. But without that, I'm not going to say we need to sell. The market is still pushing higher. It's quite easy. You just wait for the market to reach your support or to break this area, and when it reaches this area, you will just see the market push, then you will just say it's time to buy. If you have something like this, it's like very hard for you to lose. You don't lose that much. Still, you're going to lose some, but not that much. So let's go straight to US oil. Guys, do you see what I see here? Just look here, guys. Everything which is against gold, it was just moving nicely. Just look. Everything was just moving nicely. Everything is in positive. Positive this, positive that percentage. You can see percentage wise that the market was just moving in the market was just gaining something, you see. So let's go on US gold. On US gold, we have a very nice structure, straightforward. Let me try to push this thing. Okay. Oh, I thought that maybe it was going to touch that. So what do you see here? I see that the market was on a downtrend. You can see that the market was on a downtrend. Guess what? The market has just changed the direction. Actually, this like was a very steep wedge. You can see the market was going lower, but in a wedge formation. So it means the market just broke this resistance here. Now the market is pushing up. A small retest, now the market is pushing higher. So we expect the market to create something like that. So actually the market is changing the direction. The market was just going lower, now the market is going higher. Downtrend, now uptrend. It means you understand. If you were looking for only sell positions, now you will look for what? For buy positions only. So the overview of this week, of this coming week, I expect gold to push up slowly. Don't expect it just to move crazy high, but the market can just consolidate, because everyone is going to see that it's quite easy to see when the market has this type of breakouts. If you understand the breakouts, it's going to be easy for you to identify this kind of moves. But if not, please go back and study whatever that you don't understand. I have some few videos about this, explaining these breakouts easily. Then it's where you can just say, Kenzo, now I understand, or I don't understand. I can explain further. You can even comment on the comment side there and tell me if maybe you don't understand something, you see. So, but at the moment, this week, I expect gold to do something like this, to push up, unless if the market is going to create something else and say maybe something like this, come back and start to respect our previous resistance. That way we can say maybe the market is back on its downtrend. But at the moment, we still on bullish after we've broken out of this, you see. So let's go to the next one. I think it's US oil. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's grow the channel. Thanks to everyone who already subscribed. You see, when you subscribed, actually you are part of the family. You will always get the good stuff. If you turned on your notification button, then you know that okay, every time I release something, you are the first to get those things. You see. So now we are on we are on NASDAQ 100. So I think maybe you saw last week that the market was just punching us, the ones us who only buy. You can see the market was just going lower and lower. You see, the market was just going low. So what happened actually? I think the thing of buy, sell, and forget in September was really happening. I don't know if maybe you know the codes or the phrase. They like to say something like that. So, and indeed that happened. But on Friday, we saw something very nice happening. I think the market is trying to respect uh, a new month. I think the market is now trying to push higher, you see. So, but still, we don't have a very nice structure on the buy side. Why? Because the market was just pushing lower and lower, which means, which means actually we still have that resistance, which shows us that the market is still selling, which the market shows, sorry, which shows that the market is still selling, you see. But for us to buy, we can still hit and run, we can just scalp whenever we want. But the thing is, we never had a very great support area that we can just rely on. It means when we buy, we just think and say, oh, now maybe the market is like trying to change the direction. That's why I ended up throwing something like this. I ended up drawing something like this. I hope you can see that. So you can see this is a 4-hour time frame, it's a bigger time frame. I ended up drawing something like this because it did make sense. So the market was just going lower on a downtrend in something like this, you see. So it means this one is not like it's no longer valid, it's still valid, but after this is broken, I can take my buy positions around this area. Why? Because the market is no longer around, or is no longer respecting this bearish momentum around this area. So once there, I can have some nice buy. When we reach here like 15,200, it's where I can lock my profit, or maybe take out close my positions, or maybe I can still hold, because it's possible that the market can reach this area and push lower. But if that doesn't happen, it means I can say, okay, if that doesn't happen, maybe the resistance is going to be broken, then I can hold my positions longer. I can hold my positions longer because it's possible that we might see some great moves after this. We can see maybe the market pushing higher and higher, you see. But still, at the moment, we're still under this resistance. It means we still have to respect this. We know that we're thinking about maybe the market will break this area, but the market did not do that yet. It means we still we're still respecting this area. Unless the market reaches this area and break it, it's where we can say now we no longer under the bearish momentum. We just buy, 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 buy. You see, we buy and forget. But there's possibility that the market can just come and respect that area. It means we might see another sell-off. You see, we might see another sell-off, but my overview is still that the market maybe is now changing the direction, is trying to give us those bullish momentum, you see, which is something that I like because I only buy indices. I only buy indices. So let's go to US30 and see what we can get. Oh, US30. It was going crazy. It was going crazy. The recovery is very, very crazy, guys. The recovery is very crazy. I like it because I was waiting for the market to give us those things. I was waiting for the market to give us a very nice recovery. I think something like this might be there. Even if we also had something like this. Yeah, I think it was something like this. where the market, you can see that the market before was like below, was playing below this resistance. Then after we have this breakout boom, then we had a retest. When this retest trying to push up, then the market came back again before we see another push, you see. So which really confused us, but let me try to draw something around this area. You might find something, you see. So that is our new support. That is our new support. This one is no longer a matter. We passed that. So here we left with something like this. So let me just use 2-hour time frame. I want to see if this really makes sense, or maybe just use a bit smaller. I want to make sure that this resistance is really valid. If not, it's fine. It means we need to forget about that. You see. Let's delete that. So let's see. We need to be like really careful with these things. You see that actually it seems to be a resistant, and it's actually a resistant. You can see around this area the market respected that, but with this bullish momentum, maybe the market will break that. Maybe the market will break that. If it breaks that, it means we're going to buy above this level here. Around 34,500 is where we're supposed to buy. We're supposed to buy more. Maybe the market is going to go higher. But it's possible that the market can still respect this area again, and we can see another sell-off, which is way too possible, because we can see from that area the market was just going lower and lower. So it means we still have two options. Tomorrow we can wake up early in the morning. So that we can find if the market is breaking this area, or maybe it's just respecting that area going lower now, you see. But if not, it means we're still going to see some consolidation before the market gives us some directions. At the moment, the market is not giving us anything, so which means we just need to relax, you see. So let's go to the, oh, it's not the last one, it's German 30. So on German 30, guys, German 30 also tries to respect, German 30 also tried to respect the support area that we had before. You can see here that we had before. And also, we had this resistant area here. This resistance shows us that the market was just going lower and lower. Let me show you something. Yeah. So the market is just going lower and lower, but it's possible that even around this area, the market can still push lower. You see? Because every time the market reaches this area pushed low, it's like here, if you can see the market respected this area, then after the market reaches very close, it's just a zone, it's not actually a line, but you can see the market tried to respect those areas, you see. So which means we can just do something like this, so that we can see those support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance, something like this. Something like this, you see. So which means before it's possible that the market sometimes will have this gap here. Sometimes the market won't touch that. The market can create something like this. Maybe we might have something like this pushing lower, something like this. And when you check, the resistance is very far from where you are. So that doesn't mean maybe the market is no longer respecting the resistance. It's just that the trend is very strong, so you can rely on your support and resistance that you can draw there. You see, I'm trying to add another strategy on this. It's not like it's a different strategy. It's just simple strategy that we still going to continue with. Just that That's why you see me repeating these things every day. I want you to understand. You see, I want you to understand these things. You see, so the overview for this, for German 30, I think the market is still going to push lower before we see maybe the market breaking this area. If maybe, let's say, if maybe the market does the opposite, we might see the market trying to break this area as soon as tomorrow, then we'll see the market pushing higher. But at the moment, we're still on this resistance, which I think the market can try to respect. And remember, tomorrow it's Monday, so the market won't be that strong. Mostly the market won't be that strong, you see. But anything is possible. We might see the market going crazy, crazy. So, which is fine because that's how the market has to move. We don't have to know every move that the market is creating, you see. So, we are on German 30. Sorry. We are on France 40. So on France 40, I just want to show you on a bigger time frame. So on a bigger time frame, I missed this one because I saw it, but the time I saw this, I was doing my my daily analysis. So I never had a chance maybe to send the signal, but I really saw this one. If maybe you don't believe, go back on Friday's video and check the video. You will see that the time it was coming around this support, I was doing the analysis. You will see that I was also talking about the opportunity around there, you see. So what do we see on German 30? We see that the market really respected. You can see the market is respecting this area for some time now. So that's why even now the market came back here. We were supposed to buy, but it seems like the market reached the resistance. So let's draw that again. We can even use maybe 2-hour time frame so that we can see a nice bigger picture. You see. So let's see something. So what do we see? We see that the market came back again and respected the support line, and this was very straightforward, perfect. As this was a little bit bigger time frame, so you can see the market just reached this area and now it's pushing up. So for us, maybe if you did not buy here and if the market keeps pushing up, it means for you to have a very safe buy, don't buy around this area. Wait for the market to break this resistance, break this area here before we can say now we can add or we can scale up on the buy side, you see. But at the moment, there's nothing that we can do. The market is already high, and it's possible that the market can still respect. It's possible that the market can also respect this area and push lower like that. I hope you understand. I hope you understand that. If not, maybe wait for tomorrow's analysis. Ask any question that you want to ask about the market or about something that you don't understand. Maybe I'll try to assist if I can able to do that. So on France 40, I still think maybe the market will try to respect this area before we can see another breakout. I don't see anything crazy. You see, I don't see anything crazy. Sorry. So I don't see something crazy here. I think the market can respect this, doing that, because actually this is like a wedge. So we might see the market doing something like that. We might see something like a very great breakout going higher, or maybe the market can keep going low. So it's possible. So yeah, thanks guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends, family, everyone that you know, your boyfriend, girlfriend. Share with them. Maybe they can learn something. Yeah, let's just grow the channel, guys. Thanks to everyone who already subscribed. And we also have the special. I will just show you the screenshot there. On the special, you get everything that I do here on the analysis. You get the signals for them and other information, other extra information that we do, and the live videos that we also share and make sure that our students learn. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Wow.